evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's farm sim stream. Welcome back to Snetterton Farm. Hope you're all having a good night, good evening. Map do its synchronising while I quickly run round and just have a bit of a look at things. See where we're going to put some stuff. Bunker over here that is 84% fermented. Good, good, good. That'll be arriving tomorrow. Right. I have added 2 new mods tonight, which I'm guessing are going to be in the miscellaneous section. I'll get a straight edge if I can. About right, kind of there. I've forgotten how much these are. There's one. Put it around the other way. And then there's no confusing them. I kind of want to be able to raise and pan the camera up. I don't think I'm allowed to. Anyway, we'll drop that one in there. Perfect. Spending a bit of more money. Always like spending a bit of money. Spending money is good. Spending money is great. Hello, sheepy sheeps. Munching on our grass. They've made quite a nice little bit of wool thus far. So, yesterday we did a cotton harvest and a potato harvest contract, which was quite nice. I don't know what we're going to do today. I'm just going to have a look at the fields. Our fields are getting ready. Certainly fields 11 is getting close to being one in harvesting. What I was thinking of doing was that contract there. Vale on field 22. 33 grand. Big field. Definitely think I'm capable of doing. This looks a great farm sim. This is a fantastic farm sim, Mr. Helge. This is a really good game, this one. I definitely encourage you to play it. Most definitely. If you haven't already played it. It's not in early access, though. That's a bit of a disappointment. It's not early access. It's, you know, actually finished and complete. So... that, I know for some people that's a deal breaker. They don't want to play games that are finished. What can you do? What can you do? just get on with the harvest. That's all you can do. That's all I'm going to do, is get on with the harvest. You only have 1,600 hours in this game. I know, it's not a lot, Mr. Helgi. You need to do much better than that. You know, you're gonna have to finish your, you know, you're gonna have to put the work in, Mr. Helgi, to get those hours up. You know? Especially whilst you got all this home office time on your hands. You know, you could be putting it to productive use. An update again. I knew Mr. Helgi was going to go, oh, an update, a new mod. Oh, no. I knew that was going to happen. I knew he'd come fucking running like an excited child. Oh, we're going to play on the server. And then he gets to the screen and it's like, you don't have all the mods. Try again. Oh dear, the follower is broken. Don't know if I stopped him in time. Right, one of the things I did do last night I rebound some of my joystick keys because I was having a problem. I was not able to actually do this with the header. Da-na-na. Crack it open. Full steam ahead. So I rebound it because I was having issues. Might just have been the class one that was giving me problems, because the class one I notice the end of the pipe moves on the class one, and I wonder if that was conflicting with the header controls. Right, so let's see if this... Who's in my harvester? Mr. Helgi. We'll kick him out in a minute. Follow me is working. Follow me is working. Oh, I've got to unfold my harvester first. Yeah, boy. Trucks unloading proper Gangnam style. But we'll proper dial him back to 5 because he's trying to get a little bit ahead of me. I'm guessing Mr. Helgi's in the Discord. Yes, he is. So I'll hop into the Discord, and then Mr. Helgi can tell me how his day has been and how wonderful it is to be back playing a proper farming game.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, I've done all the tutorials and not the scenarios, but everything else. And certificates and tutorials in cattle and crops, and the scenarios take long. Oh yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know what problem you have with your header, but I was able to adjust it with my gamepad.
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to, but I wasn't able to do it in the case one. And I think it's because the case one, the end of the pipe had moves. And I think the same control for the header operates the pipe on the case. So I've moved it. I've rebound it to different buttons, basically. I've now put the header controls on my right analog stick using right button and right analog stick. Whereas
when I'm in the harvester,
all my pipe controls and stuff are on the left button, left analog stick.
Are you using GPS at the moment, or
not whilst I'm doing the headland? No. Not whilst I'm just driving around in circles. Like the forage harvester. Like the forage harvester in Cottle and Craps.
Cottle and Craps?
Cottle and Craps.
Uh-oh. The harvester stuck. Yep.
But he is blocked by an object. Oh, Mr. Helgi's broken it.
It doesn't say that. I mean, although they have many issues to solve in cattle and crops, but I mean the helpers are much better already. Definitely.
I don't know about that, because when I was doing the forage harvesting on Cottle and Craps this evening, the helper driving the grain cart drove into the fence and got stuck at the top of the field when he was supposed to be following me so I could forage harvest. And then he just kind of sits there. He just sits there and doesn't do anything. And I'm like,
where is the door into this field? At the bottom?
No, it's on the top. It's on the main road.
Yeah, on the top. On the east side, I guess. East siders, east enders. It's here. Uh-oh. Cannot unfold the harvester while the header is attached. I mean, you should not unfold the header while attached to the harvester. Okay, let's see. Go this way, this way. Oh, it's working. No problem with the pipe. Up, down, left, right. Perfect. No issue. So which direction should I go? Just follow you. doing another headland, or should I start straight rows?
Entirely up to you. Entirely up to you.
It's highly up to you.
I might do some abstract harvesting tonight.
But you should use a default GPS setting, right? Maybe
Default GPS course and pick a default width that's something that makes sense and isn't going to miss bits.
so. 1398. We can do 1348.
Yeah, do 1348. That works good. Which course are you going for? 0 degrees, 90 degrees?
I would go up and down. I mean, starting from north to south or south to north.
Which of these two courses is that then?
I have no idea. It's 0, I think, 0.
Yeah. And 13.4, and that should give me default course. It tries to give me an offset, which I don't want. That's going to be fine, because that's going to drive you down there last row, which is going to be good. I'm reaching serious pro levels of combine harvesting here. Pro levels of harvesting.
So is it coming? Oh, I made a mistake. I also forgot to open it. That's one thing. Open it up. Maybe. Come on. You have to, yeah. I have to give it a little bit forward. Yeah. Come on. Come on. What do you have set it to?
I have him travelling 5 bits forward. That's not right, is it? You're using the default course, 0 degrees.
Yeah.
And my track doesn't line up with yours.
Try again. Maybe I used the 90 degrees and turned it 90 degrees. Is that wrong? Is that the issue?
That's a different course to what I'm using. You try that again.
I thought it's the same, yeah, if I just...
That looks better. That looks like a track I can follow.
Why is my helper not coming? He's driving 100 meters behind.
Set him 5 ahead of you. He's got to be ahead of you by at least 5 or 10.
It's even with 0 it doesn't work.
Have you turned off the collision?
Yeah.
Head distance is 5. Left offset is 9.5. That's what I've got on my truck.
Okay. It's just...
But obviously my offset will be different because my pipe's not as long as yours.
Are we getting in conflict if I'm coming?
One thing to check on the truck, cruise control speed. If I used that for potato harvesting last night, didn't I? So I slowed it down. Have you reset the cruise control speed on the truck so it can actually drive fast?
Probably not.
Because then it probably can't overtake you then.
But
Didn't include that in the roadmap, did they? You didn't have that one figured out.
oh my God, they have so much to do for the next 2 years, and then you can revisit the game in a year, and then again after a year, and then see what it is.
One thing I did find quite funny watching that Dovetail Games live stream with Colonel Failure and Natalie today was the fact that they're not afraid. They're not afraid to make fun of the bugs in the game.
Yeah,
and
that's
point
right.
them out, which
I mean, he trained her, so
which I suppose for them is perfectly fine because you know they've not paid and bought the game and they don't have to buy all the DLCs and everything. But for the customers like you and everyone else, you must get pretty pissed off when they're just laughing about the bugs and how broken the game is.
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, I did the Munich Augsburg route, and I found the bug that when I get out of the train, and I was driven a little bit further than the platform, and I was able to get out of the passenger doors, but I was not able to get in the passenger door again because there was a step. I couldn't jump. There was no use the step because there was no step. And then I had to go all around the train to go in at the train driver's door because the other door was blocked by the platform as well. So the next train station, I tried again, and there it was no problem to get in and out of the passenger door. I thought you go on the other side.
Following your harvester. I go on the outside lane to you, don't I?
Where's your truck?
My truck's broken. The helper's fucked. Helper is fucked. He drove into the fence and now he just keeps telling me he's blocked by an object, so I can't have follow me.
So why don't you take care of the other side of the field and I take care of this one?
I'm just going to go back to driving around in circles, I think. Now I haven't got a helper. Once my harvester gets full, that's it. Game over, man. Game over.
What is this rubbish game that No, it's a mod, I know. I think they spend about 3/4 of a year to fix the helpers in cattle and crabs. In cattle and crabs.
Cottle and craps.
It's for crabs.
Cottle
It's
and
for
craps.
Oh man.
We're playing Cottle and Craps, everybody.
And they call it CNC, like a CNC machine. But it doesn't work as flawless.
No, they've definitely got the wrong G codes. They have. They've definitely got the wrong G codes. They're trying to run a program that was done in absolute, but they've got the machine set to incremental. That was always a funny one. That was back in the day when I was doing CNC programming. You'd always get a couple of the students who would fucking write their program in incremental, even though the machine was set to absolute.
Ah, okay. Well, that can be disastrous.
It can indeed.
It's like people don't understand programming or using Excel with relative references to a cell and absolute references to a cell. They don't understand it. It's sometimes people just don't understand it. So if you copy this cell to this cell, and the link, it's a relative link, will move as well, so you lose the data. What? Why? It's sometimes hard to explain to people.
I'm done harvesting. Harvester's full. That's it. Go back to the farm. I'll do something else.
Yeah, fine.
Can't finish this contract because the truck's broken. Truck won't empty. My truck harvester.
But just do this lower bit here and that's it.
I mean, I would have thought the contract would have been over by now anyway.
Yeah.
Apparently it's only 29%. That's not good.
What? Already not 29%? How?
I suppose what I could do is reset my truck to the shop, because it's going to need some fuel anyway soon. And that would get it working again. Needs a repair as well. In fact, actually, that's a good idea. I will be back. Don't steal my barley.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. But what he forgot to say was, I'll be back, in 5 sequels that progressively get worse and worse with each one. Until we end up in 2019 with a whole film with a cast of female characters that are completely woke, that ruin the whole franchise.
And we call this movie Charlie's Angels.
Oh no, that was a bad film. That was a bad film, but that wasn't the one I was thinking of. No, I was thinking of the Terminator film with all the females in it.
With the girl Terminator?
Yeah.
Increasing her breast, sitting in the car?
No, not that one. That was that was Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines. That was still somewhat a Terminator film, but no, I'm talking about the last one. What was it? What was the last one called?
I'm not sure if I saw that one.
It's not Salvation. It's not Genesis. What's it called? I can't remember.
Google it.
I don't remember.
You don't have enough monitors.
In that film, Arnie played the old Terminator. He did. He played.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, I saw that one. Where they made his young self with CGI. Yeah, they made it on the computer. Himself as a young man. Was that the one?
No, I think you're thinking of Genesis again.
Where the girl or the woman was a small fat girl instead of an old grown up. I think that was it, yeah. Where there was some acid dropping from the ceiling in the bunker or something.
No, that's Genesis. That's Terminator Genesis. It's not the It's still not the last one. Genesis was the one before the last one. No, because in the last Terminator film, Arnie played the Terminator that got sent back in time to kill John Connor in Terminator 2. And he kills John Connor, and then obviously because he's like mission's complete, he just goes off on his he just carries on living like a normal life as a machine in society kind of thing, and then they end up finding it. They end up finding him.
I think I saw that too.
Linda Hamilton's character, Sarah Connor, finds him along with the female Terminator and the other girl that's in the film. They go looking for him for help because he's obviously got this supply of all these weapons. He's got this bunker filled with all these weapons that he's accrued over the years. But Arnie's character in that film's like married.
Oh my god.
And they're like, doesn't your wife know you're a robot?
With a washing machine?
No, he's
married to a washing machine.
He's like, how does your wife not know you're a robot?
Yeah. Because you have a steel dick. Oh my god. Dark Fate?
Yeah, that's it. Terminator Dark Fate. That was it. That was the last one. That's the one that's completely killed and ruined it. Now. And the worst thing about
I watched this one.
And the worrying thing about that one was James Cameron was involved with it. The guy who made the original Terminator and Terminator 2. So how he managed to fuck up his own movie series, I don't know. Whatever
because
they do,
of Greta, maybe Greta.
whatever they do, don't let him go back to Aliens. Don't let him mess up that franchise.
It's like Peter Jackson makes a fourth movie of Lord of the Rings.
He did. It was called The Hobbit.
No, that's earlier than Lord of the Rings. But maybe he makes a movie after Lord of the Rings, where the main Lord turns to the dark side. That could be great.
Anakin Skywalker. Maybe that's what happens in Matrix 4. Maybe Neo goes to the dark side.
Is there Matrix 4?
Yeah, comes out next year.
Jesus Christ.
You lived under a rock and didn't know that?
No. I mean, I like these 3 movies. I like the first one best, but I watched them many times. But I didn't know that they make a 4th one with all the actors. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, all the original cast is back. Apart from, I don't think the guy that played Smith is back. Don't think he's coming back.
Agent Smith.
There won't be no, hello, Mr.
I mean,
Anderson.
he's dead. I mean, they destroyed him. Well, he was only virtual there. Huh? He wasn't there real.
Mr. Anderson.
It was just a computer program.
Is the sound of inevitability.
Mr. Smith. No, Mr. Neo. No, what's he called him? Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson.
My name
Smith was a
Neo. And then he gets run over by the train.
Yeah.
Can I probably not use any of these wonderful tools to fix my truck? Probably doesn't let me. Not on the server, I can't. Fucker it. Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, Hugo Weaving. It's Agent Smith. Right?
Yes. He was also in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
And he was in Captain America.
Yeah, he was in many movies, also science fiction movies. The one with the moving cities. Not sure if you've seen this one.
Moving cities.
London on as a moving island on huge tracks. No?
No. That definitely doesn't sound familiar to me.
Does it say anything? Let me see if I can find the name. This is filmography, must be there. Mortal Engines is it called? War of the Cities. It's 2018. He's in The Hobbit. Whatever, Cloud Atlas he played. Transformers 3.
Plays the voice of the robot.
Wolfman. V like Vendetta. Didn't know that. Oh, he made many movies.
Now, if this game was Cockle and Craps, what I could do right now is point at a tractor and go pick up that straw. And it would go and pick up the straw.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of straw.
Put it in there.
And I want you to put it in this silo and then come back and carry on and keep picking up straw until it's all been deposited.
Yep. What is this movie, Black 47? He was playing that as well. And Patrick Metrose. It's a series, television series. Hugo. It's like a German name.
Hugo Boss. I'm gonna have a Haribo. Because kids and grown-ups love it so. The happy world.
Please share it.
Haribo. Not Terry's, it's mine.
Haribo macht Kinder froh und Erwachsene ebenso. That was the German version.
What someone needs to do is come out with a mod that lets you make Haribo in Farm Sim. Put all your crops in. What do we need?
No crops.
We need some sugar.
You need cow skin for that.
We need sugar and we need gelatin.
Yeah.
So we need to boil up some cows. We need to boil up some cows. And then we need
a cow boiler.
We need a cow boiler. And we need sugar beets and sugar cane, and then we could have a Haribo factory.
Oh. Jesus Christ, the cow boiler. That's where the name cowboy comes from. Cow boiler.
So it's official then that Haribo isn't suitable for vegetarians or vegans.
No, it is not.
So they shouldn't eat it.
I'm sure they have some vegetarian brands or vegan, but
they shouldn't, because that's just wrong. It's just wrong.
It doesn't taste like Haribo.
No, it's wrong.
Yeah.
It goes against...
like when you use soybeans and produce something that looks like sausage, tastes like a little bit like sausage, but isn't sausage. Then why don't you eat sausage?
It's just wrong. It goes against the natural order of things.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, the great lengths that these people will go to take something and make it look like a dead animal so they can eat it without actually eating a dead animal is just confusing. It's like...
Just eat the stuff, but eat it as it is. I mean...
You know, it's not going to kill you.
Yeah, but then I mean, I can understand some people. I mean, my wife, she has health problems if she eats meat, but other people do it from a religious or whatever ethical standpoint that they can't eat. We can't kill animals. Well, we have killed animals from the beginning of humankind.
Exactly.
That's why we are where we are. Otherwise, we would still have our small brains. No?
The only reason anyone should say, no, I'm not eating meat, is if they have a medical reason not to.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if I eat meat, it will kill me. That's a reason. That's a good reason not to do it.
Yeah.
All these other people... They're just wrong. They're just wrong. And I'm sorry for the certain group of people out there that think cows are magic and they should be prayed to and worshipped. No, sorry. Cows are not magic.
I don't know what the reason for this religion to think that cows are holy creatures. Maybe they wanted the political leaders wanted the cows for themselves to eat. It must be the only reason. If we say the cows are holy, those people won't eat it anymore, and they're all for us. All the good beef is for us. I don't know. Why shouldn't, like Islam, they don't eat pigs, they don't eat pig meat, because pig meat is really getting poisonous in hot weather, and it will not last very long. And in those ancient times when they came up with this rule, they didn't have refrigerators.
Yeah, you got fridges and freezers now, fucking people.
That's why they have this rule: don't eat pigs, because you will get poisoned. You will die eventually.
I think I've drawn the short straw here. I've got all the long rows to do.
I'll join in soon.
All the bloody long rows to do.
So think about, this game is now cattle and crops. You're driving along harvesting. Now you get stuck because of the wet ground. Is that fun? I don't think so. Do you want that additional challenge? I'm not so sure.
Again, I've not encountered. I've not encountered.
Then make it arcadey.
I've not encountered any wet fields yet in Cottle and Craps. I guess you're just unlucky that it rains in your game, Mr. Helgig, but it hasn't rained in mine yet, so I haven't had any water in the fields.
I didn't see any rain. It just, this scenario that I did, or not a scenario, but a certificate, started with like what you did the same way, but just the ground was just wet. That's it. Didn't rain. And that was a bug. That was a clearly issue with this scenario, which they fixed now. And you happen to play it after the bug fix. Yeah, I think it's not fair to compare both games, where one game is so long in the market already and evolved over time.
Yeah, it's not fair to compare. It's not fair to compare Farm Sim to Cottle and Craps, because Farm Sim came out in 2018, November 2018, and Cottle and Craps came out a week ago, so it's the more recent game. So Farm Sim 19 is the much older game, but it's got way more stuff in it.
I mean, I think it's also a different way to play the game, in Cattle and Crops than in Farm Sim. It will be maybe more immersive way, or I don't know. will be played differently.
There's nothing immersive about harvesting a field and having the crop in the middle of the harvester not get harvested. That's just fucking annoying. I mean, I could understand it missing little bits maybe on the very edges of the header due to how the field maybe goes up and down and that. But when it's missing crop right in the middle of the header, there's no reason for that.
In the middle of the header?
Yeah, that's what kept happening tonight. Did you not spot that?
No, I did not see that, no.
Yeah, it kept missing bits right in the middle of the header, like literally right in the middle of the harvester. I was like, what's it done that?
Maybe it was some holy crop in between. He left out the holy crop. Holy crap.
Holy crap.
Oh.
At least in this game, my guy's hands are on the steering wheel. He looks to be in control of his harvester.
Yeah, I don't know why they're not fixing obvious things. You know that holding of the steering wheel, it was of this guy is in the game for 5 years now, or 3 years, since it came out in early access. They have to do something, some point to the wheel that the guy is crapping. Yeah? So I would say he should hold the left hand right at his balls and the right hand on a knob on the steering wheel, turning it with one hand. Yeah? And the left hand he can scratch his balls, whatever.
You got to be very careful about telling guys to grab their knob or their balls. Got to be careful with those kind of
grab the knob. Now you grab the knob between the balls, whatever. Pull it out, turn it round. Yeah, we stop that discussion. Stop right there. Now the truck is making crop destruction. It's not full yet. How full is your truck? Oh, crop destruction. Pipe sticking into the field. So you didn't fix your truck?
No, I went to the shop with the truck, repaired it, refueled it and everything, but it's still broken.
Huh?
So
Maybe you should have reset it.
I guess I have to do a total reset of the truck. It's a bit of a pain in the arse to do. Because then it goes all the way back to the farm.
Ah, yeah, right.
Doesn't go to the shop.
Are you full?
I'm full. I need to go to Jeeves Mill, which is at the top. Just back up this way.
I think we have a weather change. I have a slight headache.
High pressure.
Under pressure.
Looking down on me.
The problem is the vacuum in my head is then under pressure.
What you need to do is take a long metal needle and jab it in your ear to relieve that pressure.
Oh, children don't do that.
This must be the right place because I'm not getting paid. A good indicator that I'm selling at the correct sell point.
Is this new with these turning wheels in the tip point?
I don't think so. I think that's just one of them things that Stevie's added to make it a little bit more immersive. I feel like this field could have done with another gate in it.
Yeah.
One on the top right-hand corner, left-hand corner.
Well, actually, they could put one in the middle and then on field 21 or something. Yeah, an entrance in the middle between 21 and 22, and also in the beginning of 27. There isn't one. Is there not an entrance?
An entrance? There's no entrance into field 21, but there is a gate at the top of field 21.
Yeah, there's field 21 there. Could use this one. Ah, but you cannot go there. You can't. Because there is no gate going from here to field 21.
Zachary.
That's a pity.
Zachary.
When is the helper coming to pick up the straw?
I don't know.
Is he going to make bales or?
He's going to do. What's it under? Baling technology, isn't it? Baling technology. Which baler did he give us? He gave us the crappy baler. Oh, Stevie, he gave us a crappy baler, Stevie. See, his round baler does bigger bales. The capacity. Doesn't give us a square baler. With bigger capacity. Might be worth upgrading the baler next to one that's a bit more functional. Is your trailer full yet?
Yep.
You sold it yet?
No. Should I wait?
No, you get it sold, man. Get it sold. Earn some money.
Do you think we make money?
Nah. At least it'll let us know how far we are to completion. Which will be about 78% currently.
$80%?
84%.
84%.
So we've still got to do a lot then. Not all this barley will be ours.
Probably not. Probably not.
We're mowing, 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 mowing.
Harvesting, harvesting, harvesting. He said that they also had snow in the game, cattle and crops. But then the implication is you have to put equipment in to remove the snow, you know? Then they disable snow again.
Disable snow?
No.
%, complete. 70%.
So take the harvester of cattle and crops. How long would it take to harvest this field? 3 days.
Oh. Well, let's pipe out. Go get me some barley.
There's a German YouTuber, and he's right now streaming on Twitch, playing Little Nightmares 2, whatever that is. And he has almost 20 now he has more than 28,000 viewers. It just went from 27,800 to 28,600 viewers.
Of course, next week's the big week. Gonna have to play all the spooky games next week on Twitch.
Like cattle and crops. That's a hell of a spooky game. Don't you think? He's not talking to me anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm too distracted at the minute. Reading Squirrel's breakdown on Twitter. Doggo99 has just donated $5. No, you haven't, Doggo. You've just typed that in chat. Not a real donation, Doggo. You can click the donate button and actually really donate $5. That's perfectly acceptable. And that will appear on the screen completely different.
But it would also say has just donated. That is a D missing.
Yeah. Also, on my channel, it wouldn't say that you had donated $5 because it would convert it into pounds. Because obviously I'm in the UK, so it would translate it into my currency. Hence why it says the last donator on the stream was actually Mr. Helgi, who donated £22.53. So, there you go, Doggo.
He's still in donating dollars.
Yeah. The big clue, Doggo, is the writing just below my image, just below my face cam. That tells you who donated last on the channel. And that was Mr. Helgi. So, your fake donations don't count.
What a pity.
Fake donations. Fake donations.
He's coming from a fake country.
Yeah, fake donations and fake news. Yeah, fake donations and fake news. Must admit, that is a very entertaining time of year, though. For those of us in the real world, when it comes to the US elections and stuff, it's so funny watching that from outside of it. Just how excited the American people get every 4 years with the elections and trying to decide whether they should vote for a giant douche or a turd sandwich. It's that time of the year again. What are we gonna vote for, the douche or the turd sandwich?
No. But it's actually, they are not voting for him, they are voting for some guy who goes there to vote. Yeah? It's the election system in the US. That's why you can win an election by not having the majority of people voting for you. That's so funny. Oh.
off from the field. My harvest is going to get full. 99, 100. I can't finish this bit. Finish the field. He's run away. My truck.
Coming.
My truck. Someone's in my truck. I'm not empty.
Yeah, but finish the field.
First of all, he steals my truck and then he doesn't even bother to empty me.
Contract finished. So where do we take it? Grain mill? Chaps? Chaps is fine. Grain mill is too far away. Oh, it's about the same distance. I go to grain mill. Grain mill pays a little bit more. What he typed in chat, what does it stand for? Hast
No idea. I think he's about 4 years old and he's probably only just started to learn how to speak.
Wow, the chicken produced a lot of manure.
Chickens! Chickens!
What Who stole my harvester?
You mean my harvest?
I have to have a break. My headache is getting worse.
Have a break, have a Kit Kat.
You fear that you lose the straw when the server saves it.
Tractor.
Catch you sometime.
See you another time, Mr. Helgi. Good night, sir. I'm going to get a little bit of straw. I'm not going to collect all the straw off that field because that would be insane. Get a couple of trailer loads just to stick in the silo-y thing that we can then use for animals down the road. This field's quite a bit further away than I'd liked. Unless, of course, there is any good auto-loady stuff. Doesn't look like it's going to hold many for me. That's a bit small. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably not. Probably 12 bales, square bales on that thing. They're a bit small then. That looks a bit bigger. It's tough to say though. I'm debating whether or not to do bales. I can transport 32 bales at a time. So already I'm full, and now I've got a big long drive. Make sure you're nicking my sweets. They nick all my cola ones. Well, my favourites too, which is why I'm leaving it to the fucking last.
Oh, I like them.
And then the yellow bellies in that bag over there. Arabos. Yellow bellies to chew on. All the images were tracked. Oh. Make you watch Boris Vidal. Of course, no super rude, because he's got to isolate. His mate turned up at his house with COVID. Let me think. I will bale the field. Might get rid of my square baler then, my chrome Kun one, because that's going to be kind of pointless now. 21 bales made so far. Let's see if I can get this full again. And we'll stop, pick up some bales. Let's go get bales. Square bales, straw harvest, that's what we want. Turn on. Ink. I don't think regular old straw is all that profitable. Right, let's have a look. $140 for straw. I reckon I can do better than that. Silage, it's worth 500. It's one row of straw I've put in there. That machine is now working. So that's got a few bales in it. Wasn't actually that bad actually getting all that straw. I need to keep going with the baler until I've made 64 bales. And then I'll have another trailer full. Right, we've made 37 bales thus far, so we need to, like I say, we need to keep going until I've done 64. That's 2 trailer fulls. Get the rest of these fields done. Well, not the rest of this field done. Like I say, 64 bales is the magic number I'm looking for. Got 62 bales. Right, 2 more to go then. And that will be a full capacity trailer full. Actually going to be this one that does it. Yay. 29, 30, 31, and 32. Easy as pie. bring my tractor back. I will complete that contract now. That's all the money for that. Hang on a minute, there's some bales left. Hang on a minute, there's bales left. Somehow I've managed to make 66 bales apparently. What's reset the what's the keybind for resetting the bale count? N. So it doesn't seem to want to work on a server. Definitely don't get that, because I was like, that, where did them two bales come from? I had 64 a minute ago when I stopped the machine. Let's go grab us some bales. Let's go grab us some bales. Well, the two that I've missed. Could have a weight somewhere. This. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's in here. In this shed. Right. Gonna sleep. 11 hours. Be good to go, I think. Morning has broken. The sparrows. Quite a bit of stuff in it here. Someone's not parked that back very well, have they? Didn't put the potato harvester back in the right spot. We have chucks for the chickens. That will now be ready to uncover. We have no alfalfa silage yet. We have nothing in our chicken food machine. Or in our cow machine thing. Builders at plumbers here. Cheap. Add one extra one there. Yeah, so effectively I've got double the number of sheep now. So we just quickly visit all these places, make sure they're all okay. Got 4 pallets there. Oil. Got 3 pallets of flour. Three and a bit bags of chips. Three pallets of sugar. All in all, that's going well. Our productions. Our fields. 11, 9 and 12 are all ready for harvesting. which means we've got silage on the go. We'll have alfalfa to make some alfalfa silage with. Perfection is the name of the game. Right, folks. Well, I've reached that stage tonight where I am going to call it a night. So I will thank you all for tuning in this evening and to this afternoon's earlier stream. I will see you at some point over the weekend, but I don't know when, and I don't know what I'll be playing over the weekend. And then next week, the channel might be a little bit different next week, because obviously it's spooky season, which means I might play some spooky games next week on stream instead, and just have a week off of Farm Sim to give myself a bit of a break again. So thank you, everybody. I will see you all again very soon. Goodbye for now.